Dear to me, where I'm longing to be, with my friends at the old country church, where with mother we went and our Sundays were spent, with my friends at the old country church. Sometimes in fond memories, my thoughts go back to the old country church I attended as a boy. You know, it's kind of funny how we cling to old bygone days and bygone places, isn't it? It seems like just yesterday when Mother clasped my childish hand in hers and led me down that long winding road to hear the Word of God. And according to my Sunday school teacher, God was supposed to be everywhere. And too, I seem to sense His unseen presence more strongly there in the old country church than in any other place I have ever known before. Here, with the humming of bees and singing of birds drifting in through open windows, I just knew that God was surely with me. Yes, I knew it as surely as if He had placed His hand on my shoulder and said, "Welcome to my house, son." Ah, but years have passed now, and time has brought many heartaches and tears. I have seen my friends pass into the great beyond, and many loved ones have followed. I have watched them go with tear-dimmed eyes and despairing heart. And now in later years, as I stroll along the grassy footpaths of the old country churchyard, and I view the final resting places of my departed kin, I am consoled by the thought that their sleep is a peaceful one here in the spot where God and man are one. And once again I hear the voice of the great shepherd saying, "Welcome, welcome to my house, son." Precious years of memories, oh what joys they bring to me. How I long once more to be with my friends at the old country church. Little Rosa was her name, and still I cry in vain. My world won't be the same since she's gone from me. I had gone to visit the grave of a friend of mine, and as I walked through the graveyard, I noticed a man kneeling down by the grave of a child. And in his hand he held a big red rose, and tears were streaming down his cheeks. I walked over and placed a hand on his shoulder and started to talk to him. And during the course of our conversation, and in his broken English, this is the story, just as he told it to me. He said, "Mister, I'm a-walking down the street today, and I pass by a big flower shop. I go into the shop and I say, 'Boss, how much if you want a red rose?' And he looked at me with a big frown, and he says, 'I want $1, please.' But by and by, a swell-dressed blonde young lady walk in, and she says, 'How much if you want a red rose?' And he looked at her with one big smile, and he says, 10 cents. And I say, 'Boss, how come you charge me $1 for the rose? You charge the young lady only 10 cents. He said, 'Look, mister, you tell me why you want the rose, and maybe I give it to you for nothing.' I say, 'Boss, I'm a hard working man. Work on the railroad and make only $3 a day. And I got a little girl. Her name is Rosa. Rosa's just about this high, boss. And every day when I come home from work, little Rosa, she come running to meet her papa. She throws her little arms around my neck and she says, Papa. And I say, Rosa. But one a day, boss, I come home from work and I don't see Rosa. I look down by the railroad track and I see one big crowd. I go down and I push the crowd this way and I push the crowd that way, and there, boss, at my feet lay my little Rosa. And that's why I want the rose. I want to put him on little Rosa's grave. And man, he don't say nothing, but he picked the biggest and the reddest rose, and he give it to me. And I say, thank you, boss. Thank you very much. And though she's gone, you see, she's still the world to me. To me, she'll always be that little girl of mine. There are friends who will want you, but just for a day. There are pals you'll think true, but they'll cast you away. But there's one loving soul, boys, I'll sure recommend. In this old world of sorrow, she'll be true till the end. Mother, though her hands are all wrinkled and old, Mother, silver hair now has lost all the gold. You left her alone, went to roam through the years, but all that you left her was heartaches and tears. So kiss her old brow, whisper softly and true, Mother, you're just an angel, but I love you. On the door of a cottage, a wreath sadly hung, and a hearse stood there waiting as the choir softly sung. There were flowers in their beauty, and the old parson, he prayed, for this was their last tribute as they left for her grave. She won't meet you tonight, buddy, when you crave her caress. She has reared you into manhood, and now you've laid her to rest. Those flowers and their beauty are to her they're unknown, because tonight she's with the angels up around God's great throne. So don't wait that late, fellow, just to try and repay. Bring those flowers and bring those treasures, but bring them today. Let her know that you love her, and kindly show her that you care, 'cause she's your mother, God love her, she's as true as a prayer. So kiss her old brow, whisper softly and true, Mother, you're just an angel, but I love you. There's a family Bible on the table with pages torn key to memory. At the end of day, when work was over, and when the evening meal was done, Dad would read to us from the family Bible, and we'd count our many blessings one by one. I can see us sitting round the table as from the family Bible Dad would read. I can hear my mother softly singing, Rock of Ages, cleft for me. This old world is oh so full of trouble. This old world could oh so better be if we had more Bibles on the table and mothers singing Rock of Ages, cleft for me. I can see us sitting round the table as from the family Bible Dad would read. I can hear my mother softly singing, Rock of Ages, cleft for me. Rock of Ages, cleft for me. Tonight, down here in the valley, I'm lonesome and oh, how I feel as I sit here alone in my cabin. I can see your mansion on the hill. Do you recall when we parted? A story to me you revealed. You said you could live without love, dear, in your loveless mansion on the hill. I've waited all through the years, love, to give you a heart true and real. 'Cause I know you're living in sorrow in your loveless mansion on the hill. The light shines bright from your window. The trees stand so silent and still. I know you're alone with your pride, dear, in your loveless mansion on the hill. In your loveless mansion on the hill. Shake the hand of a lonely man. Touch the hand of a fool. Take a look at a lonely man when love has treated him cruel. Watch the eyes of a tortured man. Look, but I ask you please, don't scorn the tears of a lonely man, for I am one of these. If you see a lonely man cry till he scarcely can see, reach out your hand to that lonely man. Someday you may be one of these. If you see a lonely man cry till he scarcely can see, reach out your hand to that lonely man. Someday you may be one of these. Yes, someday you may be one of these. Stand at your window some night, again let me see the one who is holding the best part of me. Stand at your window some night, look at my side of town. Remember, if you change your mind, you know where I'll be found. Each night I look up at your mansion, I watch the window where the light shines through. I'm wondering if you still remember the one who'll forever love you true. Stand at your window some night, again let me see the one who is holding the best part of me. Stand at your window some night, look at my side of town. Remember, if you change your mind, you know where I'll be found. Tonight, as I wait here in the darkness, I see the window so high above. I'm longing for a look at my old sweetheart, just a glimpse of the one that I still love. Stand at your window some night, again let me see the one who is holding the best part of me. Stand at your window some night, look at my side of town. Remember, if you change your mind, you know where I'll be found. amigo, adios, my friend. The road we have traveled has come to an end. When two love the same love, one love has to lose, and it's you who she longs for. It's you she will choose. Adios, compadre, let us shed no tears. May all your mañanas bring joy through the years. Away from these memories, my life I will spend. Adios, amigo, adios, my friend. Adios, amigo, what must be, must be. Remember to name one muchacha for me. I'll ride to the Rio, where my life I will spend. Adios, amigo, adios, my friend. Adios, amigo, adios, my friend. Irena Cheyenne. She was born up in Alaska in a little mining town. Her father was a miner, the best for miles around. He loved his pretty daughter, he loved this pretty girl. Her mother died when she was born, she's all he had in the world. Pretty little Indian maiden, Irena Cheyenne. Her life is slowly fading, no one seems to understand. Of a father's love, a prison world, a cheating, gambling man. Of a broken heart, a lonely girl, Irena Cheyenne. He gave her all his father's love, he gave her all he had. It never crossed his mind to think someday she would be sad. Her laughing eyes, her smiling face were a comfort in his home. But he knew the time would come when she would leave him here alone. Then came the day she left her home and went on into town to find herself a lover man with a dream of settling down. She fell in love with a gambling man who cheated, drank, and lied. He loved her for a little while, then cast her love aside. Pretty little Indian maiden, Irena Cheyenne. Her life is slowly fading, no one seems to understand. Of a father's love, a prison world, a cheating, gambling man. Of a broken heart, a lonely girl, Irena Cheyenne. Father heard of the gambling man and into town did ride. Vengeance deep within his heart, a pistol by his side. He loved his pretty daughter dear, no man would bring her shame. This gambling man would marry her or he'd gambled his last game. He walked up to the gambling man, my daughter you will wed. Then the gambler laughed and the pistol roared and the gambling man was dead. They took him off to prison then, the judge said he must go. Wrong or right, he didn't mind, he loved his daughter so. Pretty little Indian maiden, Irena Cheyenne, her life is slowly fading, no one seems to understand. Of a father's love, a prison world, a cheating gambling man, of a broken heart, a lonely girl, Irena Cheyenne, Irena Cheyenne. I tried to call you on the phone, but I found out that you weren't home. I've searched this old town inside out for you. They told me you were running wild and out at night with other guys. If that's true, don't call me, just wait till I call you. Don't call me, I'll call you. The time will come when you'll be blue. You'll know just how it feels to sit and cry. A lesson you must learn someday, that in the end you'll always pay. Sweet mama, don't you call me, just wait till I call you. I've always wanted you so close, but other things you wanted more, so now you have your chance to run around. I'm tired of just standing by and hear you tell me pretty lies. My turn now, don't call me, just wait till I call you. Don't call me, I'll call you. The time will come when you'll be blue. You'll know just how it feels to sit and cry. A lesson you must learn someday, that in the end you'll always pay. Sweet mama, don't you call me, just wait till I call you. Sweet mama, don't you call me, just wait till I call you.